Hi everyone, it's Kim from Inside My Money, and today we're going to be trying and helping out some of our viewers who can only export their bank information as a CSV. Now, usually Homebank will only actually accept a QIF, so you need to convert it from CSV to QIF. So I think I've found a way to create a Excel sheet that becomes a master file converter. Now, I can't guarantee that this is going to be perfect, but if you are sort of an IT savvy developer type person, please jump in and have a look and give any tips on the code that I'm going to give you for this, because it does work for me, but obviously it's not going to be 100% foolproof, but we'll see what we can do anyway. So I hope this does fix the problem, because it can be quite frustrating not being able to export into QIF. So for all of you that are new to Homebank, this is a channel where we help people understand how to use Homebank. I've also got my website, www.insidemymoney.co.nz, which has more savings and first home buying tips and resources on it. So you can check that out. But if you just want to learn how to use this money, it's a free money management system called Homebank, then just watch all the videos, download the system into your laptop or desktop, and then you can go for it and watch the videos and learn all the different things. So this is very specific today, so if you don't have this issue, you can go away and watch one of the other videos. If you do, give this a try and let me know how it goes. So what you're going to end up with is a spreadsheet in Excel, and it's going to be a macro enabled worksheet in Excel, and it's going to just have these very simple things on it. Now, I've saved this as a master file so that what I can do is keep this clean and then save as, say, November, export the information out of my bank into CSV, and then copy and paste it in here. There's two little instructions. There's a button and there's a macro, and that's about as complicated as it gets. So if you're going to create this from scratch, the first thing you do is you open up Excel and you name your tab transactions, and make sure you name everything correctly, because obviously the macro in the code is going to relate back to all of this. So this is transactions, and then you're going to go in and put in these headers: date, description, blank, amount, and balance. And that's how you set up your spreadsheet from this point of view. This has just got dummy information in it so you can see it work, but it needs to be those headings, needs to be spelt that way, and then I seem to make it work having my dates formatted like this. If you get an error, you might need to change the way you've formatted your dates to be this way: DD-MM-YYYY. So just make sure that if you get an error, it could be the way you formatted your date. But this is the way that works for me on this one. So you grab your information, you copy and paste it in here. Now you're going to have to go into Visual Basic. So you need to have the developer option on your menu up the top. If you don't have it up there, then you go to Options and you go into Customize Ribbon, and you find developer and you move it over so that it's part of your ribbon. But we've already got it. So now we're going to go into Visual Basic, and you're going to go up into this new file that you've created, and you're going to go Insert, and you're going to insert a new module, and that's where you're going to put the code. And then you're going to copy this code, and I will just stay on the screen for a little while, and then we'll go down a little bit further, but you're going to copy this code into that module. So it becomes module 1. You can see under here is module 1, and so we'll copy that code. So that's part of the code, and the rest of the code looks like that. So you should hopefully be able to get all of that. And what I could possibly do is also maybe screenshot that and stick it into the comments so that you get the full code in the comments. So once you've got that, then you close out of that, and you need to make sure that you file Save As and it needs to be, obviously use underscores to make sure that you don't do anything bad with the name. It needs to be an Excel macro enabled workbook. So save it as that. And then when we go back, then the next thing you're going to do is you're going to go up into developer still, and you're going to go insert, and you're going to insert a button. And then when you find it, when you have inserted it, it's going to be export QIF button. And it will just come up with button 1, and that's fine. Well, this is going to button 2, but anyway, that's button 1. And you'll be able to change the name of the button if you want. So then all you do now is you just click on the button, and it says QIF file created successfully, and it's told me where it's put it, and I can go over and find it. So then what I do is I go into Homebank, and we go to File, Import, and we've already got it. I'll just make sure that we've got it there. Then we go Open, and it's looking good because so far it's all green, and you'll know that it's right when you've got lots of blue ticks, no little crosses, and you know that it's accepted the dates, the date sort of way that it's been written, and it's all been able to be brought in. So that's a good sign. So then you can just go next, and it will import those transactions. So that is about as complicated as it gets. I hope that's no more complicated than that. Give it a try. If it doesn't work, come back to me and tell me what errors you get. I'll attempt to troubleshoot it. Like I said, I can't guarantee this is a 100% fix, but it is at the moment the best that I have found. So give it a whirl, let me know how it goes, and I'll talk to you in the next videos. And don't forget to check out our website at www.insidemymoney.co.nz.